my dear. Welcome to another reading of mine. This one is going to concentrate the person that you are thinking of. It will answer your question, what does he or she feel about you and think about you? That will be answered by the 3 tarot cards. And the heart-shaped card will tell us a message from the person, something that he or she wants to tell you. So, as usual, pick a pile. You can choose one of these 3 piles. This is going to be number 1, number 2, and number 3. Of course, that if you feel more drawn to 2 piles at the same time, you are more attracted, you can choose 2. Yeah, that is also allowed. There are no such strict rules. And also remember that this is a general reading, so if you don't resonate with everything what I say, that is also completely okay. So let's start with the first pile. I will put these on a side. And let's see what message is there for you. I will leave the message itself or what the person wants to tell you for the end. Let's start with the tarot cards that tell us how the person feels about you and what he thinks about you. Okay, so we have the Hierophant here as the first card. Let me show you from closer. This card has a lot to do with authority and also order. It could be also religion and its practice, but in general, commitment to some values. Yeah, in certain circumstances, the Hierophant can also mean stability in the long term or even marriage. But to be honest, what I'm feeling at the moment is more of dedication to following rules. It's more like feeling obliged to follow certain rules and be obedient. Yeah, I don't feel that in this case it has anything to do with marriage at all, actually. It's I feel even it's strict. when I look at that, I get the impression that that if the person did something that is not part of the rules, that would be a big deal. And looking at the other 2 cards, by the way, they are both connected with work. It's 3 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. This is a typical word card that I'm even thinking whether maybe the person you are thinking of is someone that you know from work, from your job, or maybe it's some business partner, or there must be some linkage between you 2 and work. That's what I believe. So maybe the Hierophant in this case, taking into consideration the other cards, also mean that whatever feelings there are for you, like the person doesn't want to make a move, doesn't want to progress because of work or because of the work relationship that you have, that he or she feels that it would be against the rules or that it would make things maybe too complicated. So yes, I think it's much more of that, because work is for sure important. Achieving what he or she and what you want is important. I believe also for you that you give it a big importance, your career. So yeah, that's what I feel about this reading. Let's see what they want to tell you. Don't know what to do. Well, of course, if the heart tells them one thing and the head another, it's a bit confusing and it's not easy to make a decision, but it has to be done, right? Let me get the deck of the hearts. And I will draw another card for you to see if there is something else the person wants to say, some message that he or she wants to send you. Bear with me, because these cards, they are so beautiful, but they are very difficult to shuffle. Sometimes they fly all over the place, so it can get wild. Okay. So, I want to collaborate with you. That's very interesting, right? That fits completely the picture that we just spoke about here. Yes, they want to collaborate you. Don't know what to do though. So most likely there are some feelings for you, because if the person didn't feel anything to you, didn't have feelings for you, then they would not be confused. they would know what to do. But there is some doubt. But I would say for sure what is winning is the logic, is the sense of work and giving that much more importance. So I hope you are not disappointed. Or maybe that's what you wanted to hear. I wish. And that was the first reading. So let's get to the second one. We will leave the message from the person for the end. I will start with the tarot cards, so let's see what they are. Wow. Oh, this is a beautiful love reading. That's so different from the first pile. Well, we've got six of cups here. We got 4 of wands. These cards together, wow. The 6 of cups is basically a card for soulmates. It's a card with a very young energy, where even you can see on the card that there are 2 children, a boy and a girl. It's like even feeling childish. It can be the feeling of, when we are in the beginning of a relationship, and sometimes we do things that we don't even understand, right? No one can explain, and we would never believe that we would be able to do those things. And we feel like kids, or feel childish, feel very playful, have no worries, and see everything through the pink glasses, and feel like we found the soulmate. This is definitely how the person feels about you. The 4 of wands is a card, look at that. The 4 of wands actually mean 4 strong pillars of a foundation. Often this card is related to marriage, or a very stable relationship, serious relationship. It's not just something that comes and goes. It's yes, it's long term, and it's real and serious. That's amazing to have these 2 cards in one reading. Wow, I'm happy for you. And the Fool, well, the Fool, that's also a very young energy, maybe a little bit naive, but as you can see, he's ready to go. He's dressed and equipped to make the journey, to start. It also means a new beginning, moving forward, and head up. You see, he's not afraid of anything. He's just looking straight, going where his legs take him, and believes that everything will go as it should. You can see the sun in the background. That's supposed to symbolize also many positive things. Yeah, that's very beautiful. Overall, I would say this is a beginning of something very special. Really wonderful. And let's see the message that the person has for you. I'm happy with you. Well, of course, right? How can they not be happy with you? And let's take one more card from this amazing deck that is terrible for shuffling. But let's see if the person wants to share with you something else, some other message than just being happy with you. Even though being happy with you, that's amazing, right? That's one of the best things you can hear from a person that you love and that you care about. Okay. I feel good. This fits so well together. Oh, I'm incredibly happy for you. It's a pity I didn't make a choice today and didn't choose this pile because that's exactly what I would love to hear. Well, let's see, next time. So, congratulations for such a beautiful reading. And now I will move to the pile number 3. Again, I will leave the message from the person for the end, and I will start with the tarot cards, which relieve how the person feels about you or what he or she thinks about you. Okay, so we've got the Emperor here. The Emperor symbolizes a person that is very, I wanted to say serious, but it's not only serious. It's like a person that doesn't show much emotion, which doesn't mean that he or she is not emotional, but doesn't let it show. Yeah, it's like wearing a mask where we don't want the world to see our weakness or our emotions, anything. We just want to look strong, and we are strong. This is a person that is completely strong. In power, you can feel it just by looking at the picture. Look at the way that he is holding the thing. Things are completely in his hand, and he's got everything under control. You know, this could relate to the person that you are thinking of, or the way that he is thinking of you. But in this situation, to be honest, I feel more that it's the person that you are thinking of. Maybe it's a type of person that likes to, I would like to say, manipulate people. Maybe that's a strong word, but definitely at least likes to control people, give orders and have things done for him and things being done his way. It's for sure not someone who likes compromise, and yeah, I would say that's the person you're thinking of. Now we've got 8 of Swords. Let me show you from closer. In 8 of Swords you can see the lady here being tied, but her legs are free, right? She is surrounded by these 8 swords, and she's blinded. Her eyes are covered. But if you look at it closely, you will see that she could get out of it. She can totally find a way between the swords, but she doesn't see it. Yeah, this card means that the person is living in some kind of illusion or confusion, like ultimate confusion, and believes that is stuck in a situation from where there is no way, but there is a way. It's just that the person is not seeing it. And I would say that in this case, this is how he thinks about you, or she thinks about you, which can be very convenient for a person of those qualities. But yes, that's how I feel. I feel that this is the person, and don't get confused. Yeah, just the fact that this is a man doesn't have to mean that that's a man, and this is a woman doesn't mean that in the real life it's woman. It's the qualities that we are talking about. So yes, that's how I see the first 2 cards. And then we've got the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is about balance. Yeah, it's about having balance, for example, in relations as well, but in giving and receiving, for example. That's a topic that most of us keeps fighting with or keeps trying to get better at. Balance in general, in every way. Yeah. So let's see how it fits the whole picture. Well, I would say that there is no balance between, like, in a relationship, possible relationship of these 2 people, because this one is a person that is very, very strong, very powerful, and likes to control. And this person is completely feels that is completely out of control, even though they can have it. So balance would be needed, yes, but I'm not really sure whether it can be created. At the moment it is not happening for sure, but it's needed. Yeah. So let's see what the person wants to tell you. I am lying. Well, I could imagine that would go with that. Let's see if there is another message that he or she wants to tell you. I will pick another beautiful card from this amazing deck. Just be patient with me, please, because it's so difficult to shuffle. And sometimes it just jumps around, and other times it just takes really long for any card to give me a sign that it wants to be read. So let's see how it will go, but I believe that there is another message the person wants to tell you. So let's see what it is. Okay. I want balance with us. It's very interesting because I was just speaking about balance, right? We had this card which is about balancing things. So yes, maybe the person wants balance with you, but maybe he or she is not able even to create it at the moment, which doesn't mean that for the future there is not that possibility. But for now, for sure, he or she didn't get there yet, and neither did you get to a position where you could create a balanced relationship with this person, because there are things you're not seeing. Even there, it says that he's lying, but even so, even if he was not, you are not seeing the things, and you could. So keep your eyes open, try to look at things from different perspectives, and don't feel so limited, because you're not. There is some way that you can get out. Yeah? So I hope this reading was useful. I hope it resonated with you. And if you have any questions, or you need some clarification about anything I said, any of the readings, feel free to let me know. And also, if you have some suggestions for other readings or would like to get a personalized reading, let me know. Just contact me by the email address stated below, and I'll be very happy to do it for you on any topic. Yeah? Thank you for watching and have a great time. Bye!